What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. That is right, guys, and I am here for a little subscriber unboxing, and I figure while I was doing my subscriber mail unboxings, I would also unbox this nice Vinegar Syndrome package that I just got in the mail as well for what I believe is the April releases, because this would be too early to get the May stuff, but I ordered the May stuff before the April stuff. It gets very confusing with Vinegar Syndrome, guys, but yeah, we're going to do some. I've got 4 packages right here from subscribers. Been holding on to a couple of them for the past couple of weeks, and I've had some people reach out, so I hope that your stuff is in here because I've had a very confusing situation going on at the P.O. box. They said they couldn't find my packages. Then they said I should have got them already. I don't know what's going on with the P.O. box, but hopefully I have the packages that were in question from certain people that reached out to me. But before we get into it, guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel. Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me. And I'm pretty sure that there's probably some type of physical media content in these packages. Or maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, we talk about physical. I'll definitely have physical media in the Vinegar Syndrome unboxing. But all right, guys, just the physical media showcase today. Like, comment, subscribe, like I said. Turn on notifications, all that good YouTube stuff. Now let's get into it. Let's get into the first package. This is from Jesse W. Gonna try not, I screw up all the time, but I really don't like to announce people or pronounce people's like entire names. So I'm gonna say Jesse W. Sent this to me, but then I'll say it on this one, and then the next one I'll say the full name. It just, my brain is mashed potatoes sometimes. All right, let's see what Jesse W. sent. I appreciate it, Jesse. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's a Kino Lorber title. I got W.C. Fields, The Bank Dick. Is that what that is? W.C. Fields, The Bank Dick? Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've definitely seen this one in like Kino sales and stuff, but I've never picked it up because I really wasn't sure what the movie was. Directed by Edward Klein. This is 72 minutes. Came out in 1940. So yeah, I mean, I'm always for having more classic films in the collection. I'll get around to watching them eventually, I promise. But yeah, W.C. Fields, The Bank Dick. Interesting title. And we'll open it up. We'll do a little unboxing right here of the title. Plain discard. You all know what Kino does. Come on now. But yeah, very happy to have another Kino in the collection. Thank you so much, Jesse, for sending that to me. And I believe there was a note in here as well. Let me take the note out. Maybe they'll provide a little context. It says, keep up the great videos. Found this. Thought you might want. Says Jesse. Well, yeah, Jesse, absolutely. Like, I will take all the Kino Lorbers. Like, I would love a complete Kino Lorber collection. I know there's some that's probably out of print, but I love Kino Lorber. It's honestly, like, I don't know. I'd say after Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome's, Arrow Video is probably my favorite, then Vinegar Syndrome, then probably Kino Lorber at this point, guys. If I'm being completely honest, I think it would even surpass Scream Factory at this point. I just don't get excited for a ton of Scream Factory stuff anymore. But they'll come out with something that'll get me to pop, and then Scream Factory will be back in my good graces. But the past like 6 or 7 months, it just hasn't been a good half a year for Scream Factory for sure. But anyway, guys, this is not a boutique label ranking video. I did that earlier this year on the channel, but I am happy to have W.C. Fields in the collection. All right, so let's get into the next one. This comes from, I'm trying to see if there's any name on here. Halloween 2 is what this says. So this doesn't really have a name on it that I can see, but it's in I believe this is an Amazon package. So let's open this sucker up, see what's inside. Oh my goodness. What is this? What is this? Of course. I saw a steel book and I said, all right, oh, this is going to be a good movie, right? Oh, this is going to be a good movie. It is not. I'll show it off in a second. Not that I'm not appreciative to have this. Let's see. I'm sure that whoever sent me this is kind of trolling me a little bit. Next Madam Web or Roadhouse remake, enjoy or not, also has something special heading your way from Puerto Rico from Sylvester Stallone. Okay, so this is the package from Sylvester Stallone. I'm pretty sure that's the person that reached out to me or commented on one of my videos. But they sent me Killer Goats, a nice fresh new steelbook of Killer Goats. And I believe this is is this a 4K? No, it's just a Blu-ray. Blu-ray plus DVD. Well, if you don't have Killer Goats on 4K, it's not really worth watching, I think. But yeah, cool. Killer Goats on Blu-ray. I do have Fog City, which I think is from the same director. I think that's on 4K, though. Do you want to do an unboxing of this? So the funny story about Killer Goats is I actually had a chance to get this, a review copy of this steelbook. So I would have got it for free to review and showcase for you guys. But I passed. I said, no, this doesn't look very good. I didn't say that, but I just passed on it. I didn't want it. Because I don't like to peddle you all crap. You know, the stuff that I showcase on the channel, I like to at least have somewhat of an interest in. That's not always true, but I you know, if it's specific like Killer Goats and they're like, do you want to showcase this? And I say no, because there's just no, I don't know, maybe this is a great movie, but to me it didn't feel like there was much cinematic value to this film. But it is a nice steelbook, so maybe I should have took it, and I got it anyway in the collection. So there you go. I'm not complaining. Nice, beautiful steelbook in the collection. Oh my goodness. And what does this say? No CGI, unrated. They really have to put that on the inside? No CGI, unrated? What does that mean? All right, let's open this up. All right, so there's some stuff inside. We got 2 discs. You got a DVD and a Blu-ray. I mean, I'll be honest, it's a nice presentation. I mean, it's a nice spread, you know, in here for the Killer Goats steelbook. All right, you're a funny guy, Sylvester Stallone. Does anybody want the digital code? Let me showcase the digital code for you guys. You can take it if you want to, or not. I really don't give a damn. But there's a nice little decal in here. That's pretty cool. Killer Goats. And then exclusive steelbook lobby card sets. Of course, you gotta have your Killer Goats lobby cards. You guys want to see these? Who here has, if you're watching, has seen Killer Goats? Let me know. And you got naked girls in the shower, right? So that's classic slasher. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? I heard horrible things. I really did. So I'm at the point in my life, I don't know if I'll ever watch this, I'll be honest. I don't have time to watch horrible movies that I know are just going to be a shit show. It's one thing to watch a slasher that's just dumb fun, but still has some, you know, some value to it as a movie. You can have fun with it. But it's another thing to watch a slasher that's just not fun and completely boring. And that's what I heard this was. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out someday. Killer Goats. Thank you anyway, Sly Stallone. I love your work. Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. Some of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, let me put that to the side and let's get into the next package. This comes from Custom Slipcovers Collectors. So I feel like I know what this is. So I don't know if this is from a startup business that's making custom slipcovers or who this is coming from. Let me try to open this. Oh my goodness, what is this? Wow, this is so nice. I see what movie this is. Okay. Is this a custom slipcover for real? This is the RoboCop 2 Scream Factory slipcover. If this is custom, like, you did a really great job because this looks just like the Scream Factory slipcover. But I'll be honest, like, if I have this, I may not upgrade this one to 4K right away because this will match my RoboCop 3. And yeah, thank you so much for sending this to me. I'm actually like really excited to have this. Even if it's not like the official slipcover, I still feel like it's very well done. So yeah, look at that. It's very well done. That's a nice slipcover. Definitely like that. Thank you so much for sending that to me. All right, we got one more package to go through. This is from Ryan K. Now, I've said this name many times in these subscriber unboxings, but I said I wasn't going to say the last names, and I'm not going to. But you guys know who this one is. Look, Ryan is... I'll be honest, Ryan has sent me some stuff that I had no interest in, and Ryan has sent me some stuff that I think is super awesome. So you never know what you're going to get with Ryan, but he sends me stuff all the time, so I have to be appreciative of that. So thank you, Ryan. Sometimes I just picture Ryan sitting there and he's just laughing as I'm opening some of these movies that he sent me. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, what is this? Lou Gossett Jr., The Mummy. Bram Stoker's The Mummy. What is this? I don't think I've seen this version of The Mummy before. It looks pretty cool, though. We got, Home Alone 3. The one with Scarlett Johansson. I mean, I don't have this in the collection. I guess it's kind of cool to own Home Alone 3 on DVD. It probably doesn't even have a Blu-ray, does it? And we got Bernie. I feel like I just saw Bernie somewhere. I think I saw this like in a Goodwill maybe on DVD, and I didn't pick it up. So this one has a nice slipcover. That's a nice slipcover. I haven't seen Bernie either. Jack Black, Shirley MacLaine. I'll have to check that one out. The last two are DVDs. Or no, I mean, the last two are Blu-rays. There we go. We got Blue Jasmine, directed by Woody Allen. I'm actually happy to have this because I don't have a lot of Woody Allen movies in the collection. This one has Kate Blanchett, Louis C.K., Bobby Cannavale. I mean, it's a good cast. Sally Hawkins, Alec Baldwin in this movie. So cool. I mean, that's cool to have Blue Jasmine in the collection. And we got Clint Eastwood in True Crime. I feel like I've seen this one at like Dollar General and I never picked it up. But I am always happy to have more Clint Eastwood in the collection. So thank you for sending that as well. So very cool. That is all my subscriber unboxing stuff. I got 3 Blu-rays, 3 DVDs, a slipcover, and a Steelbook Blu-ray. So there you go. All right, let's get into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. And I'll be honest, I don't remember everything that I ordered. That's what usually happens with Vinegar Syndrome. You just click on stuff and order it, and then you forget what you got. I feel like see, the thing is I ordered the May stuff for the Halfway to Black Friday early sale. Is that what they called it? They're the pre-orders. I ordered that, and I think that was like in the middle of March, and then I ordered this stuff at the beginning of April. And I forget like what was what, but I'm pretty sure there's a cinematography or cinematography release in here. A new one of those. So I am excited for that. And I'm sure it'll come back to me when I get into it. Alright, so. And I would usually show this off in Physical Media Lives, but I'm going to wait a couple more weeks to do Physical Media Lives, and I'll have tons of other stuff to talk about in that. So I just went ahead and did this with the subscriber unboxings to make it more interesting, since I just got it. All right, let me take this bubble wrap off. Vinegar Syndrome, it's like Christmas morning when you get a package from Vinegar Syndrome. It's just always so nice, and I love it. So let's start with we'll start with the partner label stuff first, because it looks like I got a couple of partner label releases. I did get Daniel Isn't Real, and I actually heard some really good things about this movie, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. And it's a newer film, I know, and I'm trying to see who put this out. Yellow Veil Pictures put this out. So I actually heard some really good things about this one, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And nice slipcover. Really nice slipcover. All the partner labels pretty much use the same quality that Vinegar Syndrome does. So we'll do a little unboxing with this. Just a Blu-ray release, not a 4K or anything, which is fine. All right, so Daniel Isn't Real. An overwhelming sensory experience, deeply disorienting and increasingly distressing. So, yeah, this thing looks like it has tons of features in it, though. You can see right there. Tons of features. If you want to read the synopsis, it's right there. Like I said, I don't know too much about the movie. I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score was pretty high, and I saw people were saying some good things about it, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. And you open it up, and it looks like we got a little booklet on the inside. Boop, boop, boop. Little booklet action. We got some nice disc art right there. And it looks like there is reversible artwork as well, which is pretty cool. Flip that around. It's a nice like blue purple aesthetic on here. Go bam. Bam. Let me fix this. I always put this in. I always try to get this in right when I flip it, but there's always like overhang, either under or over. All right, so put that back in the slip cover, put that over to the side, and I also got Mom and Pop, which I think is a documentary on like mom and pop video stores, like in the 90s. The indie video store boom of the 80s and 90s. So this one seemed pretty interesting to me. Always looking to learn more about the video store movement in the 90s, even though I kind of lived it, like I went through that era. But it's cool to see like different types of video stores, because when I was a kid, I just had my local video store that I went to all the time, and that was really pretty much it. Like every now and then, if I stayed with my grandparents, we would go to like Blockbuster or something. And then when I got older, I went to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video when I moved out into the city and ventured out of my hometown. But when I was younger, all through the 90s, I went to this local video store in town. So it's cool to see like different kinds of video stores and see how they compare. But yeah, definitely want to check this one out. This is from Saturn's Core. I actually put this one out. So very cool. They usually put out like they put out a lot of, I feel like a lot of the like shot on video stuff, like horror slasher stuff, creature feature stuff. All right, let me take this out of plastic. My room always gets so messy during these unboxings because I literally just throw all my trash on the floor and then I pick it up after. Really cool artwork though on the inside. I do like that. And let's see, take a nostalgic trip back in time to the hollowed halls of your favorite rental shops with Mom and Pop, the indie video store boom of the 80s and 90s. A wistful, my goodness, new documentary chronicling the meteoric rise and gradual fall of independently owned neighborhood video stores. So this is pretty much specifically about locally owned video stores and not so much the chain video stores. So very cool. Looks like it has a decent amount of special features as well. And yeah, really cool artwork on that one. Let's open it up. And we got some cool artwork on the disc. And I'm pretty sure this is reversible artwork as well. And to be honest, guys, I don't know if this stuff is still available. I would bet that both of the partner label ones that I showed off, Dan Isn't Real and Mom and Pop, are probably still available. But that's the reversible. Pretty much just the same as the slipcover. I would honestly guess all of these I'm going to show off are still available if you want to get on the Vinegar Syndrome website and order them. Still with the slips intact. Okay, let's show off Which Story. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release proper. You got two sides. It's in a nice side-loading slip box, which is pretty cool. Now, it's not as big as the horrible Dr. Hitchcock that came out earlier this year. That was a side loader as well. Doesn't have a booklet or anything on the inside. I kind of question, why do you do the slip box if there's like nothing to put in it other than the slip cover? Because it's literally a slip box and then a slip cover on the inside. So it almost feels a little pointless if you don't have a booklet, but I'm not going to complain on extra packaging. I do like packaging, but it kind of feels a little pointless. I had that same criticism, I think, because I think the Prophecy 1-3 set was the same deal. It was just a slip cover inside of a hard box. And I'm like, well, where's the booklet inside to kind of complete the packaging, or lobby cards at least or something? Otherwise, why are you even bothering to do a slip box release? But I read up on this one, read the synopsis. I can't remember what it's about off the top of my head, I'll be honest, but I think it sounded pretty good. I think it's some kind of like people trapped in a house or something, teenagers, and it kind of goes into slasher territory, only they're witches. So I don't know. I'll check it out and report back to you guys when I watch it. But take it out of the hard box, and you got more incredible artwork on the inside. I mean, look, at least it's all different artwork. You got so many different like pieces of artwork. Flip it, front, back, front, back. I imagine this is probably the original theatrical poster, maybe. And then you got more artwork on the inside. There's so much like Witch Story artwork. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's a group of maybe girls getting together in like a cabin, and they doing witchy stuff, and they summon witches and they terrorize them or something. I think it's something like that. I could be wrong. You got this little creepy girl in the front, though, that says, "Do you want to play with me?" Oh, my. But, yeah, I heard good things about it. I looked it up, and people had some good things to say about it. So I'm trying to do a little bit more research. Not a ton of research, because I don't want to know everything about all the movies that I'm buying. But, like, I'm not going to look up reviews and watch them or anything like that. But I like to scroll and just see the general consensus. Is this a good movie? Do a lot of people like it? You know, that kind of thing. And then based on that, I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. There was another one that came out in this slate that I didn't get because people didn't seem as high on that one. All right. Nice thick plastic, though. You got the front, you got the back, and this is a 4K, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. And this contains the movie, 97 minutes. And I'm trying to see if there's some kind of like a lot of the times, the thing I love about Vinegar Syndrome is sometimes they'll include like a brand new documentary. And I love documentaries. Like, I would honestly rather them just put a hour-and-a-half documentary in here rather than split it up between like interviews and stuff. I just think that it's better that way, because I like the variety of getting to go back and forth from different personalities and actors and people that worked on the film. But it looks like with this one, it's just individual interviews. You have an interview with the director. You have an interview with the producer. You got an interview with a cinematographer. You got the It Brick Connection, British actors and Italian horror. Oh, so this is an Italian horror film. That's a video essay by Mike Foster. And Italian Witch in Florida, an archival making of documentary featuring interviews. So it does have an archival making of, but it's not a new documentary. It's just an archival one. So plenty of stuff to dig into here. Raw audition footage, 45 minutes. So looks like there's about, 3 hours of special features in this release. You guys can check that out down there, which is a great amount. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome, they do a great job with their special features for sure. Because sometimes when you have these lower budget horror films that nobody really knows about, nobody really talks about unless they're just the most dedicated film fans, you can get interviews with people like the directors and the big actors in the movie, because they're not doing anything anymore. So it's like they might as well talk about these Vinegar Syndrome movies. So you'll get some really good features out of these lower budget films. Cool disc art right there, though. And we'll go ahead and flip that. And you got some more witch story artwork right there. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to checking this out. And they do include the Blu-ray as well. The Blu-ray and the 4K in this one, which I appreciate, because not all the studios and not all the boutique labels do that. I mean, Arrow Video, look, guys, I think this was like $35. I mean, a lot of studios are charging $30 just to get a 4K right now. And Arrow Video is charging like $40. And I love Arrow Video. I'm not trying to throw shade towards Arrow Video, but they charge like $45 just to get a 4K. But Vinegar Syndrome is still offering Blu-rays and 4K. So you have to appreciate that. And the next one is a cinematography. And this is number 4 in that line. This is Touch. And I believe this is a Paul Schrader film. Yes, this is a Paul Schrader film, because I knew Paul Schrader was getting a lot of love this year for 4K, because we're getting American Gigolo very soon. I wonder if they would do his newer film, First Reform, because that never got a 4K. I don't think that's his newest film. He's done a couple since then, like The Card Counter. But I think that would be I think that movie would look really good on 4K. I wasn't crazy about that film when I first watched it, but I feel like that's a movie that if I watched it a couple more times, I might understand it a little better and I might enjoy it more. But this one's got a pretty cool cast in it. You got Christopher Walken, Skeet Ulrich, Tom Arnold, Gina Gershon, Bridget Fonda's in this movie. It looks like the music is composed by Dave Grohl. So this came out in 1997, and I'm always looking forward to watching a new Paul Schrader film that I haven't seen before. And I feel like I'm diving deeper into his filmography. I just watched Hardcore this year for the first time, and that movie just blew me away. So I'm excited to check out Touch. And I can't remember. I'm trying to look. I can't remember if this was a Blu-ray or a 4K. And I don't feel like it's doing a good job of telling me on the back. It looks like it's just a Blu-ray. I could have sworn this was a 4K, though, as well. But, yeah, we got the J card right here that wraps around. Another cinematography release with a little booklet on the inside. We'll open that up. And, looks pretty cool. You got one disc in here, the Blu-ray. And then a booklet with all kinds of stuff in it. Flip through it real quick. Yeah, I mean, Bridget Fonda in the 90s. Something else. Yeah, Skeet Ulrich. Yeah, good cast. Good cast. I'm looking forward to watching that. I really don't know too much about this at all, if I'm being honest. Let me take off this J card. I don't want to damage anything. Yeah, I'm getting number 5 is Dangerous Games, and I should be getting that in May. And on the back right here, you got Everyone Wants a Piece of the Action. So There you go. That is true. Everyone does want a piece of the action. That is true. I have lived a long time, and I have found that to be very true. So cinematography and their quotes on the back are very true. I do like how they actually put the R rating on the bottom corner. Have they done that before? I have to look on Going South and Little Darlings if they put the actual rating in the bottom corner, because I don't remember them doing that before. But I am looking forward to watching this one, and I'm loving the cinematography line, guys. I want to collect every one of these as long as they remain interesting to me. I'll keep grabbing these movies as a part of this line because I'm just really enjoying it so far. So there you have it, guys. That is my subscriber mail. That is all of my new Vinegar Syndrome and partner label pickups. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And leave me a comment down below, guys. Did you pick anything up from the Vinegar Syndrome April slate? What do you think of my subscriber mail pickups? Let me know in the comment section below. Turn on the bell notifications and follow me on all of my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.